So I came across an article, and it says Target slammed for treating customers like toddlers over a tough new anti-theft measure, including shopper age limits, which Squirrel Tribe is going to be going into greater detail on your video later today.
Yeah.
But this is a problem, and it's a growing problem that I actually heard about originally from somebody shared with me a survival Lily video, and she was talking about these digital IDs. But even here, we've got Gold Star IDs. I don't remember exactly what they're called, but certain states have these Gold Star IDs, and they can actually, you have to have them in order to fly.
Yeah, that's the new thing. It's starting in like 2024. You have to have it in order to even get on a plane.
Yeah, so you got to have it in order to fly. But we had our own experience yesterday in Nashville.
Twice.
What, 2 places? Did they both scan them?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning of them being able to track you. And I look at it from a security standpoint. Obviously, you know, as the guy who explained it to you, and I'll let you tell everybody. But there's more to it. So go ahead. Tell them what happened.
So 2 things. The first one was when we went for brunch, I ordered a mimosa, and she asked for my ID, and she scanned it, like, with a scanner thing.
Okay.
And I was like, because you know your ID has like a barcode.
It's like one of those
on the back.
things they use at Target or H&M or something, or Best Buy.
Yeah.
It's like it looks like a phone.
Yeah.
Was it like that?
Yeah, and it just scans the back of it, right? Like the barcode, if you will. And then I didn't ask anything. She didn't say anything, but I was like, that's different. I haven't seen that happen in Georgia or Florida, any places where we've gone before, or any place we've gone over the summer where we would get anything that required an ID for over 18, right? Or over 21. So then we go to the liquor store over near us because we were going to see friends last night, and they asked to bring a bottle of gin. So we went to go get a bottle of gin because that's the best thing to drink, side note. And we get in there.
Is it Beefeaters?
I did get the Beefeater, and I got Hendrix. They're both really good. We drank Beefeater last night, and I left Hendrix for her. But when it came time to pay, the guy, the owner, asked for my ID, and he scanned it on this machine thing.
So it cost him $10,000.
Yeah. So he said the machine cost him $10,000. So he scans my ID, and I asked him, I said, hey, just out of curiosity, like, we've never seen this happen. They don't do it in Florida or Georgia. What are you scanning? And he said, it's just a lot easier this way. You scan the back, and it gives me your address, lets me know if your license is suspended, lets me know your birth date, lets me know basically every single thing you could possibly pull up. And he said it's just a safer way for me to ensure that it's not a fake ID, because a fake ID can't scan and pull all that information up. And he goes, so, you know, he said he's only had one person out of the whole time he's had this thing that was like, no, I'm not going to do it. And because he bagged up the guy's stuff, and he asked the guy for his ID, and the guy was like, I'm not letting you scan that. And the owner was like, well, cool, then I'm not letting you have my liquor. Like, that is what it is. Because it's a safety measure, he said, for him. Because if he were to sell alcohol to somebody with a fake ID, and then something were to happen and they could trace the sell back to him, he could lose his business. So he now scans everybody's ID. He spent $10,000 to protect his business.
I think that it's like the car insurance companies. And the car insurance companies are saying, well, if you plug in this OBD2 device, or if you connect your app, or if you connect your car to us, whatever, we can track how safe of a driver you are and offer you discounts.
Yeah.
No, they're not going to offer you discounts, okay? But they can track you. They can track you in so many different ways, right?
Yeah.
But what could somebody use this for? It's like, oh, okay, we can see where your driver's license was scanned throughout different parts of the country.
That's what I was
around
gonna say.
the world, for that matter, and start to triangulate and pinpoint your location and your time and alibis and stories and all sorts of things.
It's like you turn off your location services on your phone because you don't want the man tracking you on your phone, right? Not the man, but like government, the man. We have Life 360. He tracked me all day long if he wants. But a lot of people don't want to use location services because then it like stores the data, and then and a lot of people don't trust that kind of thing, right? Well, if you're going places and now they're scanning your ID, I'm sure, I wonder if the DMV now has a list of every place your ID was scanned. So then if you get a ticket later on, and for anything, they can say, well, clearly an hour before that you were drinking at this place. 2 hours before that you were buying liquor at this place. We're revoking your license now.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you get
yeah.
pulled over by the cops and they go scan your ID and it pulls up literally everything you've done that day. Can you imagine?
They'll be able to use it for contact tracing and all sorts of stuff.
Well, how long until they change it to where they scan your driver's license for every purchase, not just ones of alcohol or tobacco or
social
firearms?
credit,
Yeah.
social credit. But here's the thing. They will, and I'm going to tell you this right now, they will, because Target says they're not going to let people in their stores under a certain age, okay? So if you're under 18 or whatever, you're not going to go inside a Target. So I'm thinking to myself, well, that doesn't make sense because adults steal too. Adults probably steal more than, let's see, all guests under the age of 18 must be accompanied by an adult at this Target store.
I don't know if y'all can see that.
So
there you go.
they got Green Day going.
I hear it in the background.
So here's the deal. They will scan it for every purchase, even if you don't make a purchase. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, you walk inside a Target, they want to know if you're of age. They're gonna check your ID.
Yep.
They're not gonna allow these employees to fail the system, so they're gonna pay this money to get these scanning devices to scan your ID to prove if it's real or not. Okay, now you've essentially scanned for every purchase, whether it's over 18 or not. Similar to the lady who got stuck in line and they were carting her to buy non-alcoholic beer. They don't care. Okay, and then they're gonna take all this data, all this information that they have, and they'll know what you bought or what you stole. And there's a case of a woman who was skip scanning at Target, and they know how much she stole, and they know who she is because they have her information already from the checkout. And that was before they even scanned people's IDs just to enter in the store. So it's only a matter of time before they apprehend her. But at the same time, it's just like all the other situations is they don't want to do it too early because they want to wait until you have stolen enough of a dollar amount for it to be categorized as grand theft or whatever. So yes, there will come a time where eventually you will have to scan your ID to buy anything, or at the very least, just scan it to enter in.
Yeah, I wonder if the new driver's licenses, the ones that, I don't know if they're called Gold Star or whatever, but the ones, I wonder if they are RFID compliant, like so that when you go places, the RFID can scan you, just like Walmart wants to do when you go to make purchases. They want to have RFID labels on their merchandise, and when you walk through the door, it just bills you. Who's to say that that's not what the push is for these new driver's licenses? Because if you don't have certain ones, you can't fly. Well, you have to assume that they're putting something in these driver's licenses to ensure they can get all your information at any point from any location.
I wouldn't doubt it in the least at all. Check out Squirrel Tragedy because she's got way more to tell you and share with you about Target, as well as a variety of other things. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel.